This is a self-care vlog. We're gonna talk, we're gonna share recipes, we're gonna share like skincare tips, hobbies, self-love, all of that good stuff. So grab something delicious to drink or to eat and let's get cozy. Well, good morning. Oh my gosh, my voice is still not here yet. This is a cloudy day today. That's the benefit of romanticizing your life, because cloudy days can also be romantic and cozy, and we can make the best out of them too. These days I have been feeling a little down, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have a lot of energy, I didn't have a lot of inspiration. I just felt like, sitting down and watching TV. I was just procrastinating everything, even filming this video. I'm gonna do my best to take me out of this state and take care of myself. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. Then I can just film a self-care video. Here we are. For a while I tried not checking the phone first thing in the morning. I was very skeptical at first. I was like, is it the phone? I mean, what kind of phone do? But actually it makes a huge difference if you don't check your phone first thing. I just start my mornings calmer. I have a deep state of serenity inside, and actually it influences me for the whole day. And I think it's because the phone, you move on too quickly from the sleeping state to a very awake state, so the dopamine hits and you just keep looking for that dopamine for the rest of the day. Now I have time to actually just sit down on the bed and just look outside and meditate for a while. I would now meditate first thing in the morning. I have my affirmations that I keep saying. My most favorite affirmation at the moment, because they keep changing with time, is to say, I am who I am and that is enough. I am who I am and that is enough. It makes me feel like I am enough and I have everything I want right at the minute, and it makes me feel so grateful and I feel whole and complete. So I really love that affirmation. I would recommend you trying it if you want to. We all should start the day with a good glass of water. And generally I don't take my water alone. I usually add either apple cider vinegar, forgot the name. I add the apple cider vinegar. Here in Korea they have it powder form, but back home I used to have it literally vinegar liquid. Usually it's 1 gram per 100 milliliters, but I'm lazy, so I just literally put a teaspoon. Sometimes I add this, or sometimes I add this little packet of vitamin C and just drink it during the day, little by little. And I just noticed it's really good. It gives me a lot of energy, and the apple cider vinegar is really amazing for stomach digestion, and it just makes my stomach so comfortable. The most important thing, as you know, if you watched my videos before, most important thing in this whole running outfit is, the knee sleeves. Lifesaver if you have shin splints. Before I apply any skincare, I'm gonna use the same flaxseed gel that I used on my hair, and I'm gonna basically put it on my face as a mask, because it's really good for face and hair at the same time. I love flaxseed extract because it's so easy to make. You can make it in 5 minutes. It lasts quite long, between 7 to 10 days in the fridge, and it's full of multiple vitamins, especially vitamin E and omega-3. So it really is good for the scalp health, and as for the skin, It nourishes it really well. After my skincare, I just take a little bit and put it underneath my eye. Fine wrinkles, they show less after doing that. So now it became a routine. And if I don't have this, sometimes I use like Vaseline underneath my eye, because underneath my eye, the more I age, underneath my eye became like the most like dry area in my face. So I take extra care of that. The texture is something you have to, not pay attention to, because it's quite disgusting as a texture. I got used to it because for years I used snail extract, like creams and stuff. So I'm used to this texture now. It doesn't disgust me as before. I'll leave it on my face for about 10 minutes and then I'll wash it, and then skincare time. Oh my god, I created a mess while washing the mask. So usually what I start my skincare with is aloe vera gel. This is just a natural one, nothing specific. As you can see, even like the branding is just like, it's not a known brand or anything. It's called Dine, D-A-I-N, and it's just a normal aloe vera extract, and it's one of my favorite things to apply in my face and even other parts like my hands or anything really. Like I would apply aloe vera too. I just love aloe vera gel and how smooth it makes my skin. Self-care is literally like a part of self-love, isn't it? And lately I realized something very important about self-love. If we want to love ourselves truly and completely, we should love everything else the same. Like, love is not only inwards but also outwards. Like anything that is different or outside of us, we shouldn't have any conditional love towards, in order to not have conditional love towards ourselves. Because I realized when I judge someone or when I don't like something or somebody, it's actually my own projection on them. It's actually things I don't like about myself that I'm judge other people and say, I don't like that about that person, but actually it's because I'm projecting on that person. So that means if I don't like them, I can't like me as well. So to attain self-love, we should actually just call it unconditional love for self and everything else. And when I realized that, I was like, oh my gosh, how can it makes so much sense. How can I love myself unconditionally while I still judge things outside of me or dislike them? Next, it's gonna be my under eye cream. Again, one of the areas I always make sure to hydrate because it's so sensitive, and it's the first part that fine wrinkles started to show on my face. So I'm like, no, I'm trying to fight the aging here. No fine wrinkles, not yet, please. Too early. Well, I'm 34. Is it too early? I have no idea, but yeah, so that realization, that's why sometimes I just love sitting with myself. And like before sitting with myself was such a nightmare. My brain would just like criticize and be negative, and I'll be like, I don't want to listen to this. Let me distract myself with my phone or anything else really. Now I became BFF with my brain because it happened the day I was okay with those feelings and thoughts. Once I was like, you know what, thinking that doesn't mean it's real. My brain thinking those negative thoughts doesn't necessarily make them reality. The time I embraced the negativity, and even if I felt bad, I was okay with feeling bad because I knew that I would feel good after. So I was like, this is just temporary feeling and it's okay, it's gonna go away. So it's like it released some kind of resistance, and I'm just okay. Like, and even my brain just calmed down. It's not trying to have this war with me. Like, I don't want negative. Yeah, I'm just okay with my brain now, and it's really good. Next one is Pure Vitamin C by Claire's, and this is a serum that I really love because first of all, it lasts for so long. I think I bought it 8 months ago, and it's still have some of it. I should probably throw it out after 12 months. I love vitamin C for the face because it literally gives it such a bright complexion. Is it complexion? But yeah, it makes it bright. It gives a good tone, good. It makes it feel like healthy skin, very healthy, very shiny. I like vitamin C a lot. And you know, in my skincare now, I learned to put money on serums rather than creams. Serums, they make a lot more impact than creams. So now I buy basic cream. When I say basic, it means like it just hydrates, just for hydration. I don't like go for the anti-aging blah 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 blah, because I'm not sure if they do if they make any difference. But serums, like this is my day serum, but at night I use this Night Repair Pro Bio Ampoule by Time Revolution by Misha. This one is it is so good. If my skin is tired, it just changes it and it makes it just look like I'm awake now. The next day, of course, because I put it during the night. And yeah, I wake up with a very bright and happy skin. Speaking of cream, I have like this Pure Mellow Avocado Oasis Moisture Cream. It's very, very basic. I like the texture. It's quite like milky a little bit. I like that. Before, I loved those butter-like creams, but I noticed that they literally just float on the skin. They don't go deep at all. I was saying, like spending time with oneself is the biggest form of self-care, in my opinion, because self-care is not only like taking a bath or putting on skincare, hair masks, etc. Self-care is also the mental one, and I realized that if you want to take care of yourself mentally, spend time alone, reflect, observe the world, because the more you're gonna do it, the more you're gonna realize that this life is not that serious, and that you came here to experience exactly what you're experiencing, either good or bad, because ultimately nothing is good or bad. It is our definition, it is our background, it is how we see things that makes it either good or bad. And that's why we're so different about what we think is bad or good. Of course, there are the international norms, global universal norms about this is good, this is bad, but also there are things I might think are bad, but you would think they're good, and vice versa. So it really is not a fixed thing. Since it's not a fixed thing, how can it be true? How can it be define life? How can it define the universe we live in? So therefore, constructing our own beliefs, our own set of values and standards is very important, and we can only do that if we spend alone and observe the world ourselves and make our own conclusion, not based on conditioning, on education, on media, on what our parents told us, etc., etc. Forgot my coffee. Usually I really used to dislike dripped coffee like this. Well, first of all, it's very watery. If you notice, it's very watery, the drip coffee, and I used to dislike this. But the more I lived in Korea, the more I'm like, can't handle strong coffee. Last step, and yeah, you heard it and heard it and heard it, and I heard it too, and we heard it a lot, right? Sunscreen. But we hear it for a reason. It is really important for, us not to age. I talked about aging earlier. Yeah, like this is gonna prevent it mostly. Of course, the genes first. Your genes are gonna determine how fast you age, your lifestyle, your sleep, many things. But yeah, this one is gonna prevent the exterior damage. If you're younger than me, don't feel like your skin is gonna stay like that forever, okay? Don't be lazy, apply this sunscreen. I wish someone told me that, because throughout my 20s, I think 10 times I applied sunscreen. And when I go to the beach, no, I don't apply sunscreen. I apply something to actually tan, so it makes the sun even impact me more. The flaxseed mask makes my hair so soft. Usually, like, I would have like knots and stuff, but now it's like, oh, it's so soft. That's why I love that mask. It's soft in the hair. It makes it sleek and shiny a little bit. So yeah, try it out. Of course, it's not gonna give result the first time, because anything natural, any natural remedy, you have to be persistent with it to see any results. Sometimes even a month, sometimes 3 months. So yeah, keep trying it. Like, don't try it one time and be like, oh my god, it doesn't do anything. It really needs time and time to give any results. I am obsessed with plants. It makes me feel happy to see them grow and take care of them and see them change through the seasons. I think indulging in your hobbies, or even I know that some people, they just say, oh my gosh, I have no hobby, what are my hobbies? I have hobbies. I can understand that, because when I didn't have time to think for myself, I was very busy with life. I thought I had no hobbies. During COVID, you know, we had a lot of time. Like, I was working an office job at that time, so it was for the first time for years since I stopped doing something, like having a routine, like a fixed routine, doing the same thing every day. It was during like the lockdown, and I discovered that actually I love painting. I just was bored and was like, I need to do something with this free time. I saw this YouTube channel about this girl that makes the journals, but in a cute way. She draws. Instead of writing a journal, she draws. I took my iPad and opened like Procreate and started drawing, and I put it on Instagram. And you know, like, in a few months, I grew a community of such loving people, artists sharing each other. I met so many amazing people, and you know, unfortunately, I stopped for a while now. Like, I think I didn't post anything for more than a year, so it's, you know, it stops growing and stuff. And now I'm focusing more on this channel and my TikTok, etc. So I'm not like fixed on the drawing, but it's still a hobby of mine. When I feel like it, I still grab my iPad and, you know, like, just start drawing whatever I feel like. I just discovered that I loved painting, and I would have never done that if I didn't have the time to just sit down and think and need to do something. So if you feel like you had no hobbies, maybe you just didn't have the time to think about it. It's a feeling you have, really. You have to feel excited or feel, oh, I would love to do that, to know what your hobby is. So you need to try many things and not stop yourself from doing it by saying, I don't have the talent, I'm not good enough, I don't know anything about that domain, or not. It doesn't matter. No one starts knowing anything about anything. Everyone starts from zero. So don't feel like, I won't be good, it's not me, I'm not talented for that. That's completely wrong. And yes, age doesn't matter. History proved that age doesn't matter. People accomplished amazing things at even the age of 80. So don't say I'm too old for that. There is no I'm too old for that. Having a hobby is so great because it allows you to discover parts of yourself that you didn't know before. It allows you to expand your vision and your thoughts, and it offers you opportunities to meet new people, a new community that you wouldn't have met if you didn't do that thing. So yeah, like, explore whatever you need to explore, and don't close yourself up just because there are obstacles in the way. You can do anything you want if you put your mind to it, really. I don't say this lightly. I'm telling you because I really mean it. So self-care is a lot of things at once. It's not one practice. It's not only girl therapy. It's a whole plethora of things that you can do, and it's all depend on you, and it's all unique to you. And that's the beauty of life, is that each one of us has their unique preferences, things they like, things they don't like, and through these differences the beauty of the world is created. So pretty. I am so into succulents these days. It's my succulent era. Okay, let's clean this up.
Maybe she was his patient. Did you make her well?
I told my father I don't care about the money.
You don't.
Rain 우린 젖은 채로 stay 하루 종일 또 색다른 motive Hush, fame